Good day, Sir Dad. I am Grayson R. Ibalyar from AB English 1B. So today I am discussing about differences and similarities of first language acquisition and second language acquisition, about acquisition and learning and competence and performance. So language is the most significant aspect which makes us different from all other species. Accordingly, language acquisition is the most impressive aspect of human development, both in psychological and cognitive perspective. However, all the normal human beings acquire the language they first encounter as children. Then they might learn multiple languages, but those languages will always be different from the first language they acquired by being exposed to. So it is evident that there are a lot of differences between the first language and the second language of a person. First language acquisition is children acquisition to their native language, while second language acquisition is learning language after acquiring the first language. Moreover, first language acquisition is a subconscious process, while second language acquisition is an active and conscious process. So now, I am tackling about competence versus performance. So, competence and performance are two words commonly used in many fields such as human resources, education, skills development, training, and etc. However, due to the proximity of the two words and the similarity of context in which they are utilized, competency and performance are often used interchangeably despite their many differences. What is competency? So, competency in human resources can be simply described as the ability of an individual to perform his or her role in a proper manner or being adequately qualified to perform a specific role, encompassing of a set of defined behaviors that act as a guide in identifying, development, and evaluating employees. The term competence was first introduced by W. White in 1959 as a concept for performance motivation. Various people define competence in many ways, but some scholars consider competence to be a combination of cognitive skills, practical and theoretical knowledge, behavior, and values used to improve performance. However, competency is known as vacillate in nature as the manner in which a competent person may act in certain situation may depend upon the context of the situation. So what is performance? So performance can be defined as an activity or the accomplishment of a certain task measured against known standards of completeness that has been preset, accuracy and cost and speed. After a certain performance, having a performance measurement that determines the reporting, analyzing and or collecting information regarding the performance of an individual, organization, group, or a system is necessary. Performance can be also defined as fulfillment of obligation, which in turn releases the performer from the obligation of the contract. So, performance is the actualization of an action or the manner in which mechanism function when employed in a certain task. So, what is the difference between performance and competence? So, here are the differences and similarities of competence. As the two terms are often used in the study application of human resources, performance and competence help evaluate individuals and their true capabilities. However, several differences between them set them apart. So, competence is the ability of an individual to perform one's duties or being adequately qualified in order to do so. So, performance is an activity or the accomplishment of a given task. Competence involves knowing. Performance involves doing. It is difficult to assess competence without evaluating the performance. So that is the difference between about discussion. So That's all. Thank you.